So thank you for coming in. We will be in touch. Wow.
Oh, welcome. Thanks for answering our ad. You want some juice or some sparkling water? How about a Bloody Mary?
Well, it is a club. People drink in clubs.
At 10 in the morning?
Yeah, it's happy hour somewhere.
When you're interviewing to be a surrogate, and that voice, I swear, I thought she was going to say that she would give up smoking for the pregnancy and wear the patch.
Okay, well, she's not pregnant yet.
And she won't be with our kid.
All right, so she's off the list. Who's next?
Who cares? This whole thing is a bust. Do you think it's too late to consider Maxie?
Sorry. I didn't know you liked jelly. Please have it. I just get strawberry preserves all over me while you won't even leave a trace of glaze.
Huh. Interest rates are down. That's awful.
It's actually good.
I wonder how the Codgers are doing this term.
It's the Dodgers and it's football season.
Oh, that Opus the Penguin is such a card.
Yeah, he was while he was still in print. Look, Maxie, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, okay? But this silent treatment it's impractical and improbable. Look, at some point we're gonna have to talk to each other, and there's too much at stake between us not to.
Damien's right. There's more going on here than you've let on, and now I know all about it.
That's better.
Hey.
Hey, Michael. What brings you here, son?
Just checking in, seeing how the family's doing.
Good. Yeah, we're hanging in there. Alice is interviewing new cooks, and Mom's taking care of Lila Ray. We're all trying to not think about grandfather. I think as long as we stay busy, we'll be okay.
What's this?
That's just a little idea I was talking to Sky about.
Pine Valley? What, y'all's too dull for you?
Oh, no, I just like to keep up with all the goings-on in my former burgs, you know, Pine Valley, Landview, Port Charles.
Oh, what's going on in Pine Valley?
Actually, my uncle Stuart is an artist, and he's going to have an art exhibition, and I'm going to head down to see it.
Why don't you do us all a favor and stay there?
Molly, come on. No, really, I don't know if this is a good idea. I doubt your father's gonna want to publish my manuscript.
He will once he sees how great it is.
What if he hates it?
Okay, look, I know that my dad has a reputation for being ruthless, but deep down inside, he's just a little pussycat.
Well, he wasn't much of a pussycat when I fired my sister.
Well, there were extenuating circumstances. Besides, you have me on your side today. We just have to catch him in a good mood. Your aim is off.
What do you want?
I need to talk to you.
That's right, you do. You need to apologize for stabbing me in the back.
Any progress? I think you better see for yourself, boss.
How's our patient, Doc?
Just a handful.
Maximiliana, it's time you told me the truth.
The truth?
Yeah, the one you've omitted about the real unvarnished nature of your relationship.
Real.
Unvarnished.
Yes, that you two are married.
I thought we already talked about this.
We did.
Okay, and we decided we didn't want to take Maxie up on her offer because it was going to complicate things.
But what if we were wrong? I mean, we know Maxie.
Yeah, we know Maxie.
She cares about us and she wants to help us.
Yeah, Maxie cares about us in her own special way, and I think she would do this in a heartbeat.
Right, so what's the problem.
That is the problem. She's so impulsive with her decision making. I don't think she thinks about the consequences of anything unless it has something to do with what outfit she's going to wear.
Yeah, but we did have a very extensive conversation about surrogacy, and we even talked about the possibility of stretch marks, which she tripped over and still decided she wanted to go through with it.
Okay, well, so maybe Maxie's not completely off the table. But let's, we got one more applicant. Let's not make any snap decisions just because the others have been...
Disasters.
Let's see what this one has to say. Who knows, maybe the perfect surrogate is still out there.
I don't understand. How did somebody who's bound and gagged manage to give you a black eye?
I tried hypnotizing her to coax Kate into emerging. That's when she headbutted me.
No sign of Kate?
None. This is the most entrenched altar I've ever experienced. I'm sorry, Mr. Corinthos, but I am not the doctor for this job.
Keep trying. Sooner or later, you're going to get
Keep
it.
trying.
She'll break through sooner or later. You
No,
understand?
I don't know if she's going to break through into her mind or into my skull. I'm sorry, but
You're the doctor, so you got to do what you have to do. Do you understand?
No, you don't need a doctor. You need an exorcist.
Come on!
What now, boss?
Take a break. Take a break.
You sure?
Go get something to eat. Leave me alone with Connie.
All right.
What am I going to do with you?
What do you have to say for yourself, Benedicta Arnold?
Maybe I should go.
It'll only take a minute.
How have I wronged you this time? Come on, get your rant over with so we can move on.
Like you don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. The wedding's Saturday! They couldn't wait for the body to be cold?
Body?
I'm the body! They're dancing on my grave, and you couldn't
I
tell
thought
me?
you knew
How the hell would I know?
they
The only
set a
person that
date.
speaks to me from Lambview thinks I'm Spider-Man because he's 7. You didn't think to mention to me that Mother was marrying an assassin?
I was a little worried that you wouldn't react very
Oh,
well.
come on. I can handle disappointing news.
Like you're handling it right now?
She's marrying that guy.
She says that she loves him.
He kidnapped me. He took me away from her. He took me away from you. He took me away from everything. He made it possible for that bastard Victor to steal my life for 8 years. How can she possibly be okay with this?
You're gonna have to ask her that.
And how can you be okay with that? You are not going to this wedding.
She's my mom.
I'm your father.
Dad, I'm sorry.
So am I.
Someone must miss you in Pine Valley. No one does here. Oh, before I forget, I'd like to thank you for your condolences. Losing Edward was such a terrible ordeal, and it really meant so much. You're as much Edward's granddaughter as I am. I'm as much of a Quartermain as Michael is a Corinthos. I was married, honey. Your mother banged some sideshow carny and sired you in the sawdust.
Okay, Carly, maybe we should take a step back.
You know what this
and focus
bitch
on
did to
this.
me? She was AJ's willing accomplice. I had nothing to do with AJ. And before that, she slept her way across the eastern seaboard, leeching off one rich family after another. Like that's something you would never even remotely do. Save the crocodile tears, okay? You didn't lose Edward. He was never yours to lose. I'm gonna let this one go. Really? You're gonna take the high road? You should get a map. Maybe I'll drop you a line and maybe you can tell me then what you've learned about loss. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Well, by that time, Michael will have taken his place by AJ, right where he belongs. And you will be utterly and completely forsaken.
Shouldn't you be focused on your defense? Yeah, well, Diane's handling all that. She said if I just do what I'm told and stay out of the way, she'll do everything else.
That sounds like Diane.
Yeah. I think right now, ELQ is my best distraction. And the only problem is Tracy's the CEO, and she's never going to let me back in the company.
Not unless she gets voted out.
Now you're thinking like a Quartermain. That's exactly what Sky said. Okay, here's what we were doing. We were actually crunching the numbers to see if I could get enough support, actually a majority of the shareholders, to side with me.
And how did it fall out?
That depends on you.
Why do you want to be a surrogate?
Okay, well, I have 2 kids of my own, and I love it. So I figured why not help people who want to have a family of their own but are having trouble getting one started.
And your husband is okay with this?
He supports it. To be perfectly honest with you, he's out of work and we could use the money. And as it turns out, I'm one of those women who love being pregnant. Doing it again seems like a pretty good way to spend 9 months while providing for my family at the same time.
So, now that your secret marriage has been uncovered, I have to ask, what's your game?
Ellie, there is no game.
So you deny that you're luring me into your bed of lies, your extra traditional family?
I'm sorry, extra what?
I'm sorry, but I don't have it in me to be anybody's sister wife. Maybe it works for hipsters or Hollywood actors.
No, I don't want a sister wife.
And I don't have a sister nor a wife in the first place.
Well, what about her? So you two aren't married?
Nor have we ever been.
Okay, well then how do you explain this?
Sonny Corinthos has been here! Please!
I'm sorry, did you say something?
You cannot do this to me.
I already did.
You cannot kidnap me and tie me up here, Sonny.
Says who, you?
This isn't gonna work. You know I have a life.
Huh? You have Kate's life, the one you stole from her while she was traumatized.
Kate wanted her life. She'd be living it. Do you see her here?
Not yet.
The longer you hold me in here, the more trouble you're gonna get in. I have people who care about me.
Name one.
My husband! He's gonna come looking for me.
Funny thing about Johnny, I had my people on him. While you took your little vacation, he didn't have a care in the world.
He's not the only one.
Then your boss man, he packed up all your stuff the day you left. Let's check your phone. Is it in your purse? Huh? Whoa. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay, there it is. No missed calls, no voicemail, no texts. It almost seems to me like people are happy to get rid of you. Why would that be?